Hey Jim, this is Joel from Meadowlinks. It's sure good to see you the other day. The good news is that setup is looking better there. So that's good news. And then the other great news is continuing to be on the plane line on the downswing. Right there. So a lot of good things going on there, Jim. And then from the face-on angle, things look pretty doggone good, but we wanted to see if we could work on, if I could help you with getting that sway to somehow get reduced. Sure enough, man. That right there at the top of the backswing. On the right there is the new blue at the end of our lesson the other day. That's much better right there. So that's great to see there, man. And then through the downswing. That looks pretty good. Yeah, much more in the circle there at impact on the new blue. Yep, and the release is all the better there. The extension's a little better, and then the legs are more solid with that drill there on the right, on the new blue. So I like that a lot, Jim. So let me go back to the beginning of the lesson. Yeah, right there. There's the beginning. And I'll just kind of show you how they look as we went through the lesson. That was starting out toward the beginning. Then here's the drill. Yeah, you're trying to keep your legs more solid. Right there, and it still wasn't great. Still moved out of that circle quite a bit with your head. And then here's the drill. Yep, where you're trying to keep your knees and thighs pretty tight and keep that back foot on the ground as you go through. And again, as small as that swing feels, it still looks just about normal. In fact, it looks better than what you started out with. Dead on the money there on the plane line. Jim, I love that. Good work. I like that a lot. Talk to you soon, Jim. It's great work, man. Keeping that right leg solid. Take care.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or if we get pretty satisfied with things are looking better on the video here, and we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life, where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.